Hello, Leo and Leo rising. This is your Aftermoon report with Leah of starsandspoons.com. For those of you who are new and have not followed me over from Instagram or my blog, I am an astrology student and longtime tarot reader. I tend to write my blog geared towards spoonies or people struggling with or experiencing chronic illness, and also things like chronic depression and anxiety. So that's sort of what I focus on. That's my niche. But I think that the messages in my readings can apply to all Leos and all Leo risings. I encourage you to watch your rising sign. It's taking me a little while to get all these videos out there, but I'm getting there. So Leo and Leo rising, I have already pulled some cards for you. I'm going to pull some more as we talk here. I pulled some cards for what you're moving out of and into after that new moon in Aries that we just had, which was, unlike a lot of new moons, also a big closure moon. So kind of looking at what we're leaving behind and what we're stepping into. What I got for you all, we have you moving out of this energy of the Lovers, the Hermit, and the Eight of Swords. The Lovers is, it's actually a card that can be interpreted in a lot of different ways. The feeling I'm getting is less of a soulmate connection, less of a partnership, so much as some pretty heavy decisions that you had to make using your intuition, and then moving into the Hermit, where it's time to search for answers within, and it's a quieter time. And this is what we're moving out of. This is what we left behind with that new moon. The Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. Feeling trapped either mentally, because the swords are definitely an intellectual suit. Feeling like there's no way forward. And the reality is always that there is a way out, so that's what we're leaving behind, and what we're moving into actually looks really good, Leo. We've got the Nine of Wands, moving into a place where you can overcome anything that comes at you, anything that gets in your way. You can overcome that. You have the determination. This is like very much coming into your power card. And then we've got the Chariot. Always nice to see the Chariot. Things are moving forward for you. Things are changing and moving forward. And to just reiterate that, we've got the Two of Pentacles, Two of Coins. And this is, again, decisions. A decision and change. I'm just going to pull some cards about what sort of change or what sort of decision this is about for you. We'll just see what comes up here. The outcome cards that I pulled for you for this month, wrapping up April, are really great too, in my opinion. We've got Death, which is transformation. You are really transforming and becoming your next self, your next stage. And the King of Wands, that's you, Leo. Look at that lion. Just on top of it, on top of the creativity, on top of the creating things, on top of spirituality. It's just a really nice place to be. So I think towards the end of April, you're going to start feeling that King of Wands energy. So let's just pull a few cards about this decision and what the nature of this change that's coming up for you is. Okay, we got the Four of Pentacles. So there's definitely part of this is about coming back into balance for you. Things have been out of balance maybe, and things are coming back in to balance, especially when it comes to finances, money, career, home, like your physical home, all of that stuff. So I see this as like, I think this is all really positive and awesome, but I do want to remind you that change and transformation can have painful moments, and to take care of yourself through that. Lots of self-care when you're going through these kinds of big changes. And I think a lot of us are going through some big changes with this season. It's springtime. We've come out of a really intense winter. Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's definitely intellectual, this decision, this decision and change. It's going to be really good for your mind. It's going to be good for your mindset, for your intellectual needs. I see this as being a really positive time. So let's just pull one more card for the rest of April. We're about, what are we, like halfway through? Not quite halfway. Third of the way through. Three of Cups. Three of Cups. So this is definitely a good time for you. You're coming into a good time, and I think for the rest of April, make sure you do take time for the fun stuff, for the togetherness, for the celebration. You've been working hard. You've been through a lot. You've been working hard, and things are changing now. Things are shifting into a better place and into a good place. And if you were in a good place before, it's just going to get better. Yeah, I do see like a little bit of mental anguish throughout, just here and there. I think that's growing pains, Growing pains for sure. Okay. Eight of Cups. So, I think with that being said, all of that being said, with the Eight of Cups, we are in a time of, we're starting to see some changes and success in the work we've done on ourselves, on the emotional work that you've done on yourself, on the intuitive work you've done, all of that. This is a time for looking at all you've done and recognizing that this is, the eights are all about change. This is a big change coming. And it's an emotional change, an emotional and intellectual change. And you're stepping into this King of Wands, you know? You're stepping into this energy. This is a really beautiful energy to be stepping into. So, any of you Leos that have given away your power a lot over the past few years, maybe even a longer period than that, you're stepping back into your power. It's time to take back your power. You're going to become this powerful, strong lion that you already are. It's coming out. So that's awesome. Good job, Leos and Leo rising. I will talk to you soon.